Come here, son, nephew, young man. Let me holler at you. Networking is essentially creating, joining networks of people for the purpose of advancing a purpose, which may be your career or any type of work in which you can get more done with the resources, talents, knowledge, and multiply that by however many people are in the network and however powerful that network may be. Do you need to network with everybody? No. Do you need to be on the island by yourself to where you have to figure out everything on your own and you have to go at everything alone? Absolutely not. I remember when I was young and brash and arrogant and just honestly not well schooled in how to conduct business. Someone tried to put me in league with the gentleman, and the guy started asking about a particular project I was working on. And I told myself, I don't know this guy. I don't trust him. He might try to steal my ideas or, maybe try to undercut me or something like that. I'm not going to tell him anything. So I just kind of brushed the conversation off. And that was the wrong course of action to take. And the smart course of action would have at least been hear what the guy has to say, at least share some information, fact check, let me see who this person is, let me see what their track record is, and then what they're telling me, let me fact check it and see, does it make sense? Because there's nothing new under the sun. Had I done that, at the worst, okay, maybe I find that, you know what, maybe this person doesn't have your best interest in mind, and maybe they don't know a whole lot. But what if that person is beneficial in another situation? What does it hurt to at least take the person's business card or, just to possibly keep in touch? Maybe it amounts to nothing, but if you shut the opportunity off, it definitely does amount to nothing. Now, I recently had a series of conversations with a person who decided to get into a career field that I'm familiar with. So I gave this person the entire lay of the land because I've even worked in the area that this person was working in. I even gave specific names, specific contacts, and specific tools which were very low cost but very, very effective. This person didn't do any of what I instructed him to do, and as a result, the walls came crashing down quickly. And had this person followed my advice, this particular situation would have worked out well for this person. So I asked, why didn't you follow the instructions I gave you? And this person said, well, I didn't know these people and I didn't trust these people. And like I said in the shorter video, we're taught that in the black community, in particular, middle class, lower middle class, and poor aspects of the black community. And other races may experience it too. I can't speak on that. I don't belong to those races. I don't belong to any other groups. Well, at that time, I grew up smack dab in the middle class, and I knew a lot of people from different walks of life, but I knew more people from my demographic, lower middle class, and poor folks. I met some upper middle class and wealthy folks, but I did not understand how they operated at that time. And now that I'm older and I understand how certain people get where they are, and you do have some people that get certain places by means that I would not approve of and that I would not participate in, but you have the right to not participate in those things. But it took me until my late 20s, early 30s, and to go through some tough situations alone to realize the power of networking, and also to realize just because I don't necessarily agree with someone on every single front, it doesn't mean you still can't network with them in particular situations. But you got to have some allies. You can't just go at life alone. Most people don't have the money to fight certain battles. You don't have the knowledge base. It takes a lot of time to do research for every single situation when you can have a network who can just tell you, this is how you do that. This is where you go to get that resource. This is how you get through this situation. It makes life a hell of a lot easier. And it takes time getting out of your comfort zone and to learn those skills. Those type of people skills are somewhat advanced, and it does take time to master. But it is definitely worth it for you to create a network of individuals who you can call on when you need information and when you need resources, because the day will come when you need information outside of your body of knowledge and resources that may have more influence than you do. That's simply the way of the world. God made Adam, God made Eve, and told them, be fruitful and multiply. You are not the only person here. You will encounter other people. You will have to work with other people. You will need the help of other people. You will have to honor the opinions of other people, and at least if nothing else, understand that people think differently, move differently, act differently, behave differently than you. Everything can't go your way all the time. You win sometimes, you lose sometimes. Sometimes you win because somebody helped you win. That's life. If you want to be more than just average, and quite frankly, if you want to maintain just being average, you're still going to need some help somewhere. Please like the content. It costs nothing to hit the like button. If you dislike the content, hit the dislike button. Leave comments in the comments section. Let me know what you like about the videos or dislike. Ask questions. Please give your input. You're welcome to subscribe to the content, and please share, because I guarantee you there are other people out here who can use this information. If I could go back, these are things I wish I had known, and these are things I share with my own children. And as always, never lose the will to win and never lose the will to survive.